another episode of What Are You Talking About? Episode 4.
Episode 4.
Ooh, cuatro. Ooh, me gusta. So, I guess to explain this podcast in a simple way, we didn't really have any topics we wanted to talk about in general. We just wanted to, give a synopsis of what life is for each other right now.
Right.
So we decided to get a little boozed up.
I'm a little drunk.
This is basically going to consist of the most ridiculous bullshit you've ever heard in your life. So if you hate it, kill us. If you hate it, kill us. So
oh my God.
How's life been going, Adam?
Not too bad. Not too bad. Working.
Here's a little topic for us.
Okay.
Why is Christmas specifically the time? It's a season in which your wallet gets ass raped.
Dude, my wallet. I literally have like $2.
I got no money.
Yeah.
It's the most. I went to buy gas the other day, and I looked at my bank account to make sure that I could get gas. I was like, can I drive for the next week? Am I gonna be able to get to work?
This is my first Christmas where I've actually had a job with money involved.
Oh yeah.
Excuse me. So everyone kind of expects me to buy them things and actually purchase them things for Christmas.
Yeah, that's also a shitty part of becoming an adult as you slowly adapt into the adult lifestyle.
And I feel bad because I'm spending like $20 on each person, $20 to $30 a person. And that means I'm broke as shit because I have like 5 people to buy for.
Dude, I can't even, I guess, yeah, because I'm spending like $75 on my mom for one of her gift cards.
Yeah. And
then I got to spend another like $30 or $40 on her sweater. Then we got Dad an iPad.
Wait, does your dad listen?
No.
Okay, good.
We got Dad an iPad, and he's I give like $100 towards that. So yeah, I'm fucking broke. That's like $125 by itself, or $200. Sorry.
But yeah, Christmas is still fun.
Christmas. I'm still loving this season despite all these Grinches and Ebenezer Scrooges.
Yeah,
I'm still getting through the season happily.
Yeah, for sure. There are a couple things I do want to talk about. We have an update.
Oh, yes.
On Mad Mike Hughes, if you don't remember.
Mike Hughes. Rocket Man!
The dude who's going to launch himself into space to prove that the Earth is flat. So he posted, this was on December 14th, so about 6 days ago, about a week ago. After the meeting with BLM on Wednesday, BLM, from what I've gathered... excuse me, is the landowners or something around where he was planning to launch. So he says after a meeting with the BLM on Wednesday and learning that it could take 1.5 years for a permit.
This man's a legend.
He'll do a vertical launch a half mile up. So what's that, 2,000 and change feet?
Yeah, because like a mile is like
52,
80,
yeah. I think.
Yeah, something like that.
On the same private property in Amboy. So he will be launching his rocket half mile, 2,000 feet, to prove that the Earth is flat. Damn. Everything looks flat from 2,000 feet.
You're not far enough away.
I think we have buildings taller than 2,000 feet.
Do we?
I think so.
What is Taipei 101 or whatever that?
Tallest building in the world is
2,717 feet.
That's meters, I think.
Which is more.
Or yards or whatever.
Let's see.
Oh, no, you're right.
Yep.
2,717 feet. So why doesn't he just...
Probably
a lot cheaper to go to...
He go to the top of a building. Come on!
Dude, that's too easy.
I think, honestly, I think these people are just crazy enough to believe that even higher than the tallest building, it's got to be flat, right? Like, they just are convinced that it's 100% flat.
Yeah.
Like, with me and you, we're open to scientific reasoning. If somebody comes out one day and goes, oh, the Earth is actually a cube.
And there was scientific evidence.
And they took pictures of it. and it just looked like a circle because of whatever reason.
Yeah.
And then science actually proved that it was a cube. We'd be like, oh, okay. But these people don't even believe. These people don't believe in science.
If someone brings me real scientific evidence,
if somebody brings me real scientific evidence that Bigfoot is real, and they're like, here's pictures of him saying hi to me. He's scientific. I've fur from him. It's no documented fur from any animal ever.
Didn't we talk
this
about
is
this?
Bigfoot.
How they were just bears?
Yeah. But if somebody's like, Bigfoot is real, and then the scientific community goes, oh, maybe Bigfoot is real, then I'll be like, oh shit, Bigfoot might be real.
Right.
But these guys don't even believe in science.
No scientific.
They literally say they don't believe in science. Didn't Mad Mike, he said he doesn't believe in science. He just thinks
like that.
He thinks that algebra and math is nature. That doesn't even... What?
I think that was from that BuzzFeed video or something where they were talking about the Frisbee and shit.
Dude, honestly, I don't know. These people are just wild.
It's ridiculous.
This flat earth thing is a joke. Who believes in this?
Mad Mike Hughes.
You gotta, like, when you look at these people, you automatically see in their eyes just, like, crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There's a picture of him that we can link to in the podcast.
Oh, God.
You can just tell.
It's like, this guy is the kind of guy that would follow you on the street
in this picture
late at night.
Couldn't even upload the picture in a full resolution.
He didn't?
Yeah.
He doesn't believe in science, so therefore
he
he doesn't believe in computers.
pixels.
Doesn't believe in computers. He uploaded it from his old, like, 1990 Motorola Razr. I took this 3-megapixel picture on my phone today.
Did you see the news article about the Florida attorney who's filming porn with inmates?
No, dude. Just fill me in. I'd love to hear about this.
He's facing several charges after he paid female inmates to record a series he was recording called Girls in Jail.
You can think of a better name? Come on, Orange is the New Black spoof.
Yeah, something like that.
Or like Dick is the New Black.
He was literally caught with his pants down by some deputies at the jail while he was in a visitation room with a 28-year-old female inmate.
If that's the way he gets it, dude. Honestly, to each man his own.
The detectives who entered the room described him as fully exposed.
Was there a video camera in there, or was he just banging for practice?
Well, if he's recording, I would assume there'd be a video camera. Is there proof of this somewhere? You think? Oh, man.
Did he post it to Pornhub?
Oh, he's probably in jail. So.
Was it called Girls in Jail?
Yeah, Girls in Jail. It's called Girls.
That's such an unoriginal name.
He was charged with exposure of sexual organs, introduction, possession of contraband.
He was a... What was he? He was a guard?
He was an attorney.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's one of them big wig lawyer types. Honestly, I just want to know the girth, diameter, and length of his dick. That's all I care about.
Why?
Because if it was huge, he should be able to keep going on.
Well, yeah. Eventually, he'll probably have a career after he gets out. But he's currently being charged with exposure of sexual organs, introduction and possession of contraband into a county detention facility, and soliciting for prostitution, which doesn't really make sense because isn't prostitution like legal if you just film it because then it's porn?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure that's like the thingamabooper.
He apparently
as long as
solicited
both parties
sex,
are paid,
right? Or if someone's paid.
Yeah.
He solicited sex from at least 2 women. In return, he would offer them money to put in their commissionary accounts, about $30 to $40 at a time. That's it. That's it.
So it's like, God. But I mean, $30 to $40 in jail is like baller money.
Yeah, that's big.
You could buy 3 shivs and a shank for that.
Toothbrush shivs.
A couple toothbrush shivs, some toothpaste, and some non-toilet wine. That's what that is.
Hold on.
Okay.
This doesn't make sense.
I think
he duped the system because he came in there representing himself as a lawyer. So I don't even know if he was an actual lawyer.
Dude. Dude, listen.
he filmed them on his iPad.
Bro, if he knows anything about law, he knows how to play the system, right?
Oh, for sure.
He's got to know how to get out of this. He's not doing jail time.
No way.
He's not doing jail time. Smart people.
At most, he'll be registered as a sex offender because it was the exposure of sexual organs things, which I guess makes sense because he was on...
Okay, so you said he was caught with a 28-year-old, right?
Yes.
But was he caught banging a 28-year-old?
He was caught with himself exposed, is what the article says.
Was she exposed?
It doesn't say.
I really want to know.
It doesn't say.
Because I think it makes all the difference if she was exposed as well, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it?
Because then it's like consensual, right?
Neither she nor the other women whom he allegedly solicited sex from will be charged with crimes. So.
Well, duh, they're already in jail. What are you going to get them for? That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life. Yeah, these people are already in jail. We're not going to charge them with more stuff to keep them in jail. Like, well, duh.
They could.
For what? This guy had sex with you.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Really? I didn't know that. Fuck.
Holy shit. Speaking of charges, did you also see the thing with Uber?
I did not. But Uber has been in the news a lot lately.
Yeah.
Their hacks and stupid shit.
This isn't a hack, but this is they fucked up real bad. Uber charged a passenger $14,000 for a 5-mile ride on accident.
Did she sue them back for $14,000?
He was a man.
That's what I would do.
It should have cost about $12 to $16 at most, is what they say, and he was charged. Oh, it wasn't over $14,000. Oh, sorry, $14,000 American dollars, so $18,518 Canadian dollars.
Jesus Christ! Was it in Canada?
Yeah, it was in Toronto. And at first, Uber insisted that the bill was legit and refused to refund the money.
The driver or Uber the company?
The company.
Wow. Oh, I'd sue the hell out of that.
Yeah, I know.
$14,000?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then
I just wanted to ride home because I was a little too tipsy to get there.
And then an Uber spokesman admitted the massive charge did not happen and said the company has since decided to refund it.
She said it didn't happen?
Yeah.
But obviously that's a lie.
Yeah, there's screenshots of it.
Yeah. Oh, you'd be getting your pantsuit off, Uber.
Oh, for sure.
As if they're not facing... Because you know they got hacked and then they paid the hackers money.
There's no hackers. I think they just charged them on accident.
No, not this. Like, in the past.
Oh,
Uber got hacked. Do you remember? Uber Eats got hacked. And they released like a million people's like information was stolen. And then the hackers didn't actually steal anything because Uber paid them like $500,000 to keep quiet about it.
Really?
Yeah. Uber's been doing shady shit, dude. Uber is not the family-friendly business you think they are.
No, I use Lyft.
Yeah, Lyft is way better.
It's cheaper.
And Lyft, I mean, you know, when we were trying to go to Atlanta, we used Lyft because Uber was like $26 and Lyft was like $20.
Yeah, 22, 21.
And we were like, fuck Uber. Fuck Uber. Hey, Uber, if you want to put us on your website and make us more famous, go ahead.
I do not want it. No, I haven't used Uber since... Man, I was in DC last winter.
I think I used Uber this summer because Lyft didn't have anybody.
No, also every time I try to use
Salem, Virginia.
Also, every time I try to use Uber, it doesn't work.
I know.
It never works.
They overcharge me sometimes.
That,
and I'm like,
And then also, do you get the like your payment isn't available?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I thought that was just me.
Here's the one thing that acted in my favor. I got like a 8-mile drive. It's gonna cost me like almost $30, and then the tip, right?
Yeah.
So we get out of the car, and I was using Apple Wallet because I didn't want to use my credit card.
Right.
Because I didn't want my credit card to get fucking hacked. I don't care if my Apple Wallet gets hacked because I load it whenever I use it.
And it's safer.
Yeah. So I use my Apple Wallet, and then my Apple Wallet gives me a text message like your payment didn't go through because Uber failed to process the payment. And then the Uber driver did get paid. I felt bad, but I gave him a big tip.
Right.
In return, I was like, well, I guess you didn't get paid, so here's your $10 tip.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was pretty eventful.
Yeah, that's
they didn't get charged.
Just use Uber. It's a big old mess.
And their freaking CEO is like a dickhead.
Is he?
Yeah.
How's that?
I don't know. He just like runs everything and all the shady shit they do. He's like covering for it. It's like, you can't cover for this.
Yeah.
It's like murdering for somebody to be like, but I murdered him because he was an asshole. It's like, well, what? Oh man. So I guess we should give a little update on our getting swollenness. You've been losing a lot of weight.
Yeah, 12 pounds in about a month.
Pounds down. That's pretty that's pretty good.
Yeah.
You should be proud of that.
I am.
I'm like
getting there.
I'm like 3 pounds up. I'm looking to gain weight. Not gain fat, ladies and gentlemen. Gain muscuskle. Yeah, muscuskle. I'm getting swole out there. If there's a video,
there's no video, but he's flexing into his microphone.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You can hear it. As long as you can hear it, that's all you need.
Yeah.
And I think on that, I think that we're talking about loud flexing noises now.
Right.
We're on this topic.
Is that what we're talking about?
This is what we're talking about. What are you talking about? Loud flexing noises. See, it comes all together, full circle.
Right.
We have a couple guys at our gym. One of them is this huge black dude.
Which guy? Oh, the guy with the big headphones all the time?
Yeah, he always wears a beanie, too.
Yeah.
And he's always sweating out crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a couple old men, and then there's that one dude who sings and grunts. He's like a country boy.
Yeah.
And then all of them, they just grunt real loud. Like, you'll be working out, you're getting your pump on, doing some biceps or whatever, and you just hear from across the gym, and you're like, what the? Who's having a baby?
Holy shit.
Especially when the old men do it, it creeps me out. I'm like, look, you can't be making
Have you
these
seen
noises.
that old, not old, that black dude? Big dude.
Okay.
Real strong.
Yeah.
Dances his entire workout.
That seems pretty lit.
It was.
I want to work out with him.
I was doing bench. I was sitting on the bench between sets, just kind of looking around, playing on my phone or whatever.
All right.
I see man just like hopping around, like hyping himself up. And I'm like, what's he doing?
Getting some
And he starts doing like a white, like how when people don't know how to dance, they'll try to do like trendy dances,
like any white person ever, right?
Whips, nays, etc.
Yeah, like white people.
Yeah. He started doing these like ridiculous whips. And I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. I'm sitting there, I tried to pull my phone out. But before I could pull my phone out, he had hyped himself up enough to get back on his bench and start doing his presses and everything. Oh my god.
Dude. There are some characters. If you want to people watch, just go to a gym.
Get a gym membership to like, not a gym, a health club.
Yeah.
One of the
like $10 a month.
Yeah, like
and you literally
Planet Fitness, YouFit, not really gold.
Dude, it's a part of the like. It's a part of like the experience of a gym is being able to watch the most ridiculous human beings on earth. You literally witness some of the most just astounding shit you would see, like humanity, like you see people doing exercises that obviously don't work out a muscle. You're like.
It's always on the cables, too.
Yeah, and they're like doing like upside down arm twirls. And you're like, what is that? If anything, you're hurting yourself. You're going to break your shoulder.
My favorite is the guys who will grab the cable, like the cable machines. They'll bring it up to like shoulder height and they'll punch with it. They'll pulling the cables.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like, what are you working?
I can understand like chest, kind of like bringing your arm across with one hand. Like bringing it from outside your body.
Just straight punch.
They're just punching. What are they punching at? And listen, I guess I kind of understand if you're a fighter, but if you're going to one of these health clubs, you're not a fighter. No. You're not a fighter. The biggest fight you have is with the McDonald's employee because you got your Big Mac meal wrong. Speaking of McDonald's, let's just move on from health to something the opposite.
Yeah. Okay.
I just have a general question for anybody out there. Mm-hmm. Why the fuck does McDonald's suck so bad at getting your order right?
I don't know.
I think the ratio to how many orders I've had completed correctly and the ones that I haven't had completed correctly at all it favors the incorrect than the correct. I've had so many orders messed up at McDonald's, it's insane.
The only exception to that is when you show up at like midnight.
Yeah.
We went to what concert was that? Same Motel. Went to Same Motel concert. Back in November? Was it about a month ago?
Yeah, it was like
early November. About a month ago.
5th of November.
Showed up and my order was flawless.
It's because there's like at that point, there's no customers and like.
Yeah, so they're not like. There's no way to mix up orders. There's only the one.
I feel like the longer a McDonald's takes on your order, the better. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's true.
Because even if you're waiting there for a little bit, your order's more likely to be right with the more time they spend on it. That's true.
Speaking of fast food, did you see the Pizza Hut customer getting fired for that joke thing?
No, what?
Box? No. Yeah. So, this Pizza Hut customer, like every time they order a pizza from Pizza Hut, you know how they have like if you order online, it's like the special instructions section.
Yeah. I love that shit. I literally tell them to draw like a pizza on top of the pizza box. So then I just have like a double pizza drawing. I'd be like, call me Bob in the pizza box.
These guys did something similar. They these two sons ordered it. They were 12, 15, asked for a joke to be written on the pizza box. The joke was...
Oh, I'm excited.
The joke was... What do a pizza delivery driver and a gynecologist have in common?
Okay.
What do you think it is, Ian?
I don't know, man.
They don't get to eat it. Funny joke, right? You can't, like, that's funny.
That's also like, if you're offended by that joke, fuck you.
Yeah. So the mom got the box. The mom grabbed the box and sent the kids. So she read it, got pissed, filed a complaint, and the employee got fired.
Oh, come on now. That's like, it's your son's fault. Your son's a cunt. He got that guy fired. I hope that mom...
No. It's the mom's fault. I think it's mom's fault. You shouldn't have to complain. That's funny.
Well, if she can blame it on anybody, she can blame it on her sons, her own kin.
Yeah.
It's not the
it was a bit of the joke's a little out there.
It's a little off the cuff, I guess. But like, come on.
It's a bold choice.
You think your children aren't hearing worse in their fucking video game? Literally, if you play any video game these days, especially like Grand Theft Auto, which bet money they're fucking playing. It's like one of the most popular games.
12-year-olds?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I played Grand Theft Auto when I was like 10.
Yeah.
If you're playing Grand Theft Auto, you hear and see the worst shit. There's literally scenes where your character is fucking a hooker.
I know.
Like, what? What? Come on. And you're offended by a gynecologist joke.
I know.
They probably don't even... Your sons don't know what a gynecologist
I'll give them credit. That was a bold choice of joke. To write on a pizza.
And it was delightful.
But it was perfect.
It was funny.
So funny. So this whole thing started a hashtag trending. Hashtag Justice for Pizza Girl. It was a girl delivery driver.
Wow. Oh,
it makes it even funnier.
She's got a vagina. She has the right to joke about it.
Yeah. So there has been... I'm trying to look at how many tweets. A ridiculous amount of tweets have gone out with hashtag Justice for Pizza Girl.
Dude, we need some justice for Pizza Girl. Yes. Yeah. Everybody, go out and retweet Justice for Pizza Girl. She didn't deserve to get fired. She was just doing her job.
Think, you know what? There's a lot of wisdom in that joke.
Yeah.
A lot of brains behind that.
There is. There's
it really shows the contrast between, white collar workers and, us common folk down
here. Yeah, exactly. A gynecologist is making a lot of money. But if you can take the two.
They don't get to eat it.
Exactly. If you can take the two. Everybody talks about socialism these days. And if you take one high-class worker, gynecologists make a fair amount of money.
Yeah.
A lot more than a pizza worker.
For sure.
But if a pizza delivery person. But if you take those two and you compare them, there's one similarity. They don't get to eat it. Gynecologists don't get to eat the pussy. And delivery drivers, man, they're tempted by that sweet-smelling za.
I wonder how many
pizzas... But they don't get to eat it, dude.
How many pizzas delivery drivers actually eat? I'm sure it's all the time. It's like, oh, sorry, your order get messed up.
No, exactly. I guarantee you, every time an order's messed up. I actually, Tyler is pizza delivery boy. And they just, when they mess up an order...
Tyler, your friend in Alabama?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whenever they mess up an order, it's like straight to the friends. The pizza goes to the friends.
Good.
He brought me a pizza one time. I was like, can I get a cheese pizza? And he was like, just wait until when we're almost closed. And I was like, gotcha. Brings me a whole pizza. And you can guarantee I ate that shit. I ate it all. It was delicious. Thanks, Tyler.
Thanks, Tyler, for the free pizza.
Yeah, exactly. So if you're ever in Jacksonville, Alabama, just hit up my boy Tyler Benito. He'll get you
Where does he work?
A pizza. He works at Domino's.
Nice.
They're literally one of the 2 pizza places in a 50-mile radius.
Yeah, that is a small town.
Oh, but you gotta love it. You gotta
I
love
love
Jacksonville.
Jackson.
If you've ever
Jacksonville's a
been
cool
to
place.
Jacksonville, it is a very fun
We've been
place.
there. Jeez, man, we've been there 5, 6 times.
Yeah,
probably.
And you alone, and then me, probably 14
we
or 15.
we went with band 3 times.
4 times. No, 3 times.
3
We were
times.
band 3 times, and then I visited 10.
Yeah,
Been
and
there
then
a
we
lot.
went for the game. Yeah, it's a cool place. Good football, good stadium and everything. It's a
Yeah.
fun time there. I like it.
Yeah, I wish they could. I wish those football teams in the ACC would do better. We got Florida State is the only good ACC football team. Literally the only good one.
Oh,
Speaking of, does Notre Dame have a conference? They're not in a conference, are they?
I
they are.
don't know college football that well.
Well, whatever. College football's stupid anyway. I don't care about it.
Speaking of sports, did you see George Foreman
Oh God!
challenge
Oh
Steven
yes, I
Seagal
did see this.
to a fight?
He said, "I'll knock your ass out." Right? He said something like that.
What was this beef over?
Nothing. George Foreman was just like, "I'll beat the shit out of him."
Steven Seagal's like old fat man. What is this?
I guess that's somebody old. That's
I need an explanation for this.
That's who's an old fighter? That's like Mike Tyson saying he'll beat the shit out of Sylvester Stallone. It's like, yes, you will.
Of course
Duh.
you will.
Have you seen George Foreman's hands? They're hammers. They're huge.
Yeah, he's a big dude.
I want you to picture a barbarian club in your head right now. And you're thinking of a fat stick, a huge brand, held in the hands by a huge Norwegian man with bulging muscles and defined abs. Now imagine that. Imagine the tip of that club, the heaviest, most brutal part of that club, and form it into somebody's hands. That is George Foreman's hands.
Yeah.
He could literally, I'll tell you, George Foreman could knock me and you out
Easily.
in the same punch, one try.
For sure.
That man, he not only is he a professional boxer, so he knows the technique on how to punch somebody's face, but he's huge.
Yeah, he's a big dude. I want to talk
His
about
hands
something.
are laptops.
Something. Laptop.
14-inch Chromebook smack in your face, except with
Big
some
old
meat
Chromebook.
behind it.
I want to talk about Bitcoin.
Ooh,
Bitcoin.
it's skyrocketing, guys.
It's going crazy. I started
It's
getting
not
into
skyrocketing anymore.
Oh,
it
no,
went up
it's
to
skyrocketing.
It went up to 18,000.
It went up to 20.
Well,
It peaked at 20.
We'll follow the timeline because at first it spiked from it spiked to 18,000, dropped down to 16,000, then went back up again to 20,000 if I'm not mistaken, and then it's back down at an 18, 19 again, right?
Well, so I have it up right now. I have some money in Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum.
A little money. Never spend more than you're willing to lose.
Oh, for sure. I've got $20 in. Here's the crazy thing. I put $20 in, split up pretty much evenly between the three.
Yes.
$20.
Okay.
My account is currently at $24.77 in about a week. So I've gained $4.77, about 25% back in a week.
That's pretty good.
I should put more money in.
You should. I think I should invest.
But so Bitcoin,
$100.
Yeah, that's my plan. $100. So Bitcoin was at 16. Sorry, on Saturday peaked at $19,856.33. So $19,856.
All right.
On Saturday.
Okay.
Right now, 16,000. That's how quickly it dropped.
Wow.
And
the thing with these new what are they called? New currencies, cryptocurrencies. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. The thing with them is there's so much room for growth, yet they're so volatile at the same time. So you have this chance of making a lot of money, like that kid who made $900,000 because he invested when it started.
Yeah,
his dad gave him what?
No, it was his bar mitzvah money.
Yeah, and he invested it like half of it, right?
Not even all of it. I think it was $8,000.
Oh damn! And then he made $900,000.
Yeah, so he put in
off of nothing. He waited 5 years and he got $900,000.
I think it was back in 2012.
Good
He got into it,
Lord.
and the price of Bitcoin around then was
that's about 5 years.
$8 a coin, so he got 800 coins. If I'm remembering all these numbers right.
Yeah.
So 800 coins, and it peaked at 19,205 recently. Right. That has to be an absurd amount of profit. So let's see.
Oh yeah, it's
so
ridiculous.
19,000
spent $8,000
times 800. That's $15.9 million.
Jesus
he got
Christ.
from $8,000. If he pulled out now, I think the thing I was reading, he pulled out, or he didn't pull out, but he still's got money in
half,
it.
And then
He's a millionaire now. He owns a company.
Easy, yes,
he's
easy.
like 16.
He could put stock. Literally, that kid with that money, 15 point what? Point what?
Point 99.
$0.9
so $16 million.
Almost
basically.
$16 million. You could take half. Take $8 million, right? And you invested in companies, just Apple, Amazon, things like that. You could make that exact same amount of money back in what, like 2 years investing in the right places with the right money?
Right. Well, he's already made all that ridiculous. It's insane.
Jeez.
It's insane.
The kid's sad. I wish I did that. I wish I was lucky enough to do that.
I know. I wish I'd known. You know what's funny is
I wish I was a smarter. I wish I was a smarter kid. I wish I stopped taking the nihilistic view of humanity when I was in like freshman year of high school. Like in freshman year, I was just like, nothing really means shit. I'm just never like it doesn't matter.
Well, here's the
because
thing.
we're all going to end up in the same place, and pretty much we all did end in the same place. Everybody, no one I know is a millionaire yet.
Nope.
But there's that kid who is as old as us, who's a millionaire
younger
now.
than us. He's 16, I think, 16, 17.
Jesus Christ! And he knew then to do that.
Yeah.
Think about how smart. I think it's a matter of how you mature. You know, because some people mature material wise. They're like when you get older. Like, as us, we mature as, like, socially.
Right.
You know? But we're still a little childish when it comes to money. We still blow it on stupid shit. Yeah. Because we're young. But we have an excuse because we're young. But if you're mature in a different way, if you mature in that material use where you just, like, save your money, you're just rich now. You can ball out.
You know what? I don't think he was smart. I think at the time he was being dumb with his money. And he didn't realize it would develop into this $16 million profit for him.
I don't know, man.
Because I don't think any 12 or 13-year-old has that much insight on.
But do you think he was influenced by his parents? That's the thing.
I don't think so. I bet you his parents were completely against it. I want to find this video and look up.
I don't know.
He
was a Jew. Jews are smart with money. Think about it. Think about it. The Jews control the money. They still control the money. Jews have
all of the money?
Not all of them. Well, maybe.
Whoa, hold on.
Think about it. All right, I'm going to explain this to you. The stock market.
Okay, explain the stock market to me.
Well, I'm going to explain the stock market. Explain why the Jews control the stock.
Okay.
So, when the stock market started, the most predominant ethnicity in the stock market, when it started in New York, was the Jews. I
didn't know that.
They had the most money. It's true. They're just generally more frugal. They save their money better, as we know, due to the stereotype we know. And so, you know, a lot of the money was Jewish money in the stock market for a really long time. And then it all crashed. The Jews were in persecution in World War II by Nazi Germany. Okay. And the stock market crashed. I don't think that necessarily has to do with anything to the Jews. I don't think that because the Jews were persecuted and being killed that the stock market crashed. But I do think the war and driving resources down and people weren't spending as much money. They were saving more. I think that's what crashed the stock market. And so then you move on and you realize, and then Israel started, right?
Okay.
So Israel is founded and the Palestinians are kicked out. Okay. But what is the most powerful country in Southeast Asia right now?
Southeast Asia?
Probably Israel. They fought back Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Libya, Syria, Palestine. What was Palestine? They fought back the Palestinians in their own country, dealing with terrorism. The whole 9 yards, Israel's dealt with it. With help from the U.S., I'll give you that, which is probably the most powerful country in the world, still. But, I mean, they've done a lot of it on their own. Yeah. So, I mean, just think about it. What is Israel? It is the Jewish state.
Essentially.
It is a not necessarily a wealthy country, but it is a well-off country that can defend itself from countries 10 times as big as Saudi Arabia is like easily 10 times as big as Israel.
I don't know about population, but size.
But still, and with influence, because Saudi Arabia is rich. It's a very rich country due to oil. Yeah. So, I mean, they fought them back. Think about where the money lies. If you follow the money and you see which army is prevailing right now, it's Israel, which is the Jewish state. Jews are a lot more powerful than we assume. We always assume that Jews, because they're the victim of World War II, we always assume they're the victim race. But I think, honestly, Jews are a lot more prominent and powerful than we think. And that's nothing against the Jews. Good for you, Jews. You kill it, Jews.
Yeah. You know what? I was just reading something crazy earlier. Coinbase.
Okay.
Coinbase is...
Let's bring it back to not Jewish stuff. I'm probably going to get under
Coinbase
fire for all
is...
that.
Yeah, maybe. Coinbase is like... It's one of the apps that a lot of people use when they're first getting into cryptocurrency, and stuff like that. It's one of the big. It's like trying to find an equivalent.
Is Coinbase one of those? They're like a mock of a penny stock kind of system.
It's a similar interface. Meaning it's very, very simple to buy and sell.
Yeah, and you buy like 0.003 of a share, right?
Right, but you can do that with anywhere with Bitcoins and stuff like that. You can buy portions of Bitcoins and Litecoin and Ethereum. Those are pretty much.
Well, that's the glory where it lies. Is the smart thing about it is when they got these cryptocurrencies together, they were open to small investments. And that's something that a lot of the big shares like Amazon and stuff, those big conglomerate companies, they kind of denied it. It's hard to actually get stock in Amazon or things. It's a very complicated process. So you have to be willing to shell out money, and for most people that kind of money is not, you don't have
several $100 like, well, maybe not most people, but some people it's just hard to find a full stock worth. So, anyways, Coinbase. Okay. It's one of the most popular cryptocurrency, I guess, apps. You can buy, sell, and it's a website also. You can buy, sell.
It's like penny stocks for cryptocurrency.
Well, yeah, but again, it's like penny stocks everywhere. You can buy partial coins of all coins anywhere. Yeah. Anywhere that sells them, or if you want to do it manually. It's very complicated to do it manually. I think it's like involves coding and it's crazy. They have 3 coins. They had Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. Those are the 3 that I have. And recently they added Bitcoin Cash. Now, I don't understand Bitcoin Cash. I think it's essentially another version of Bitcoin or something like that. Uh-huh. I think it was designed to make it easier to buy and sell things with Bitcoin. So it made it easier for, like, say, if you wanted to go to a coffee shop and buy coffee, it'd be easier to buy with Bitcoin Cash or something. I'm not positive. I really don't know much about this.
I feel like it's like, Apple Wallet deviated as their own kind of banking system based off of other banking systems. Mm-hmm. I feel like Bitcoin Cash is kind of Bitcoin's answer. They're like, no bank is dealing in Bitcoin, so this is our solution to that. We're making our own kind of, not banking system, but currency system through our currency. Anyways,
they introduced Bitcoin Cash. You could buy it and sell it as like a regular coin, like the other 3 they have. Yeah. And it kind of got leaked not too long ago that they were adding it, so a lot of people started buying Bitcoin Cash before it got added to Coinbase. Because Coinbase is where a lot of people go to start. Yeah. Because it's easy. It's very, it's very simple. There's a buy, sell button and graphs. It's like very simple interface. So this is where a lot of people start. So people knew as soon as it got added to Coinbase, the price would skyrocket. Because so many people would see it who didn't know much about cryptocurrencies and they'd be like, oh, I'm going to get into that. Yeah. Right? So Coinbase launched an internal investigation to identify whether its employees engaged in insider trading of Bitcoin Cash before it was officially introduced to the exchange yesterday. Here's my problem with that. I don't see how there could be insider trading with Bitcoin or with any coins because there's no business decisions behind it. Yeah. It's simply market driven. There's no... Like, if you were buy stock in Apple, and you heard that they were going to announce the new iPhone, you would buy coin or buy stock would go up, you make money. But there are no business decisions behind coins like that. Yeah. So I don't understand where this whole insider trading thing is. And what this does, this shut down the market for Bitcoin Cash. Wow. If I try to go on Coinbase right now, I have it pulled up, I cannot buy Bitcoin Cash because they shut it down completely. Wow. They didn't shut down Bitcoin. They shut down... Coinbase shut down Bitcoin Cash to be bought and purchased. You can still go buy it places other than Bitcoin... Coinbase. But it's crazy, man. It was first introduced... Bitcoin Cash was introduced in August of this year. Started at $233. It is now worth $2,800.
Holy
so
shit!
Almost 1,000% increase.
Yeah, that's huge.
It's huge. It's massive.
Damn.
But I can't buy into it
Huh.
because Coinbase
you
is
can't
freaking
put
out over
any
insider
money.
trading, which doesn't make sense to me because there is no insider trading for
Yeah.
coins.
It's weird.
For cryptocurrencies. Anyways, speaking of robots, did you see those robots that Boston Dynamics made?
Dude, those robots are creepy. They can do backflips.
The one that can backflip.
I'm terrified.
It's insane.
You know that Elon Musk quote where he was like, soon robots are going to move so fast you'll need a strobe light to see them?
What?
That's terrifying.
Oh, I'm uncomfortable now.
That's the worst thing you could say to me. I'm like this person when iRobot with Will Smith came out, I was like, oh, hell no. I was like, I'll fuck a robot up, but if they move so fast I can't see them,
That's crazy.
what am I going to do? We're fucked.
Holy shit. Did you see... we try not to get political here. But, did you see Rosie O'Donnell's tweet?
Which one? The one in response to oh, wait. Was it the argument? She goes, because her and Rose McGowan got in a thing.
No. So, she literally tried to bribe 2 senators to vote no. She said, I will give you
to the tax bill?
Yeah. Oh, she said, quote, I don't have the exact quote. Basically, she said, I will give you $2 million cold cash to vote no.
Jesus.
Not even, like, joking. She, like, tweeted several times. She was like, no, I'm completely serious.
Dang. That's insane.
That's the dumbest thing ever.
I think, listen, if you don't like Donald Trump, which I'm not particularly keen on Mr. Trump myself, but if you don't like him enough to where the tax bill offends you because it's something of his product, you don't. The way to change that isn't by bribing senators to vote no.
Well, that's illegal.
Yeah, it is illegal, and also kind of crazy. You don't need money to be your society. Should be the judge of your side, right or wrong.
Right.
I don't think you should be able to persuade people through money, because then that's not government. That's just whoever has the highest dollar gets the loudest voice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. So it literally, the U.S. tax code says what she's doing is, or not tax code, sorry, U.S. code of whatever.
She's also, been highly against Trump forever. I think your political views should stand alone without you having to, pay your way into getting people to see your side.
Yeah, that's
kind of ridiculous.
Excessive. And I know we don't get political here. We try not to.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about this tax bill.
I just want more money.
Yeah, we get to keep more of our money.
Yeah.
I think my tax percentage goes down from 18 to 12%. Federal, at least. So I'm not sure how that'll affect the whole thing, but if that holds, I'll be keeping 6% more of my money.
I'm all for keeping more of my money.
So that's
like
$25-$30 a paycheck. I'll take that any day.
It's like 25. Probably.
Take that any day.
I am 100% in favor of me getting more of my money that I work for, and the government getting less.
Yeah, so I can keep putting more money into Bitcoin.
Yeah, exactly. And I can, one day maybe eventually save and have a nice-ass life.
Yeah. So that code, it hasn't. Both the House and the Senate have voted to approve that tax plan.
Yeah, it's 100% approved
so
right
it's
now.
in,
Right?
So now Trump has to sign it, and he will sign it. Because
he's the one who made it and drafted it. Or they say.
Or he
consulted to draft.
Yeah, and he endorsed it and everything.
Yeah.
So that'll
it's
be
his bill. It is the Trump tax bill.
Essentially.
Is what it has been labeled as, at least.
Or the Trump era tax bill, whatever. Anyway, so that should be coming into play 2018. So your first
paycheck.
This
will also be known as, I think a lot of places are reporting as the biggest victory the Republicans have won since Trump was in office.
Absolutely. It's his first big accomplishment in office, and a lot of people are saying, he hasn't done anything.
I think honestly, right here and right now, with this tax bill, I agree with the tax bill on a financial basis. I don't agree with Trump in any way on a social basis. He's definitely not in any way what I would want socially as a president. But fiscally, he is he's doing a an okay job. He's not doing a great job. He's doing
I
okay.
can't complain.
Yeah. So
so your first paycheck in 2018 will be just a little bit fatter than
just a little bit
heftier.
And as soon as I enter the military, it'll be even fatter than it.
Ooh, that'll be lit.
Yeah, because it bumps me up a tax bracket.
You're gonna be ballin'.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
That's not a bad thing. I think a lot of people see in this current political climate, a lot of people see any victory towards Trump as a victory towards opposition.
Yeah, right.
And I think as a whole people now, we need to realize that the only way we're going to get anywhere is when these two sides cooperate and work together. You know what I mean?
Well, with stuff like this, there's just fundamental differences in how Republicans and Democrats will lean.
But I also think
Like
compromise is possible as well.
Yeah.
I think there's always going to be extremes. There
Right.
will always be extremes that won't agree. But I think the general population of both sides will eventually get to a point where we can agree. I think it's going to take a lot of I think the problem now with the political discourse in this country is the lack of conversation we're allowed to and we do have.
Mm-hmm. And
because either way, whichever side it goes, one side shuts the other side down, or one side says the other side is hate speech. It's this contradiction of thoughts that can't be. What am I thinking of? It can't be elaborated on.
Right. And it's reached a point in politics and in just, social interactions where if you are leaning either side, you're immediately attacked as
even in the
a
Obama
snowflake
administration.
Liberal or as a racist.
Yeah, exactly. Even in the Obama administration, it was stuck at a standstill. We had a government shutdown because neither side could agree to compromise.
Yeah.
And now I think it's in the news lately. We're in the midst of another government shutdown.
No, I think that was handled. It was over the military budget, the new spending budget, and I think it was handled and it's been passed. So military, you saw the
that's good.
Military members will be getting a pay raise and everything like that. There's an increased budget and everything.
I think the answer to all the problems we have in our country right now, the discourse and the arguments we have, and the opposition of extremes is conversation. Because
no one will have a civil conversation with anyone anymore.
And I think,
which is frustrating.
I think our generation, not the kids in college right now that are graduating, but the kids that are going into college, I think those kids are more open to conversation because we've seen
what the generation above us has been doing.
Yeah, exactly. Even the kids 4 years older than us that are about to graduate, that are at the end of the millennial age, we're Generation Z.
Yeah.
And I think the end of the millennials, the very youngest of the millennials, even still have in that in their heads, they still have that kind of thought process where they don't acknowledge the other side's argument. They don't really want to talk. They don't want to have a conversation. And I think the biggest thing right now with our generation, the ones that will be taking over the government eventually, Generation Z.
Right.
I think we're a lot more open to talking to people. I know, at least for me and you, we're fiscally conservative. I don't want people taking my money, but we're very socially liberal. Do whatever you want.
Correct.
Do whatever you want. I don't care. You get transgender, I'll call you a he or she. No matter if you call yourself a he and you're a woman, you're a he. That's fine. I'll call you it. Even if it's scientifically not correct, if you dress like a man and you want to be a man and you want to be called a man, I will respect you enough to call you a man.
Yeah, I have my own opinions on it, but they're similar.
But generally, socially,
I do want to quick go over the new tax brackets because this is kind of important. I'm going to go over the ones that kind of relate to kids our age. So the new rates, the old rate for if you made under $9,525 a year, which I think is not many people, because even if you have like a minimum wage job, you're making around $10,000 a year.
Yeah.
Roughly. So the second lowest bracket went from it's for people made around $9,500 to $3,800 a year. $38,000, excuse me. It went from 15 to 12%, and then the next one up is going from $38,700, excuse me, to $93,700. It was 25%, and it's now 22%. So it gets more significant as it goes up. But
yeah,
I'm a big fan. I get to keep more of my money. I get to spend it how I want. If I want to invest in my future, if I want to buy more dumb shit,
blow
I can do
it
whatever
away.
I want.
And I guess on that note, we should just wrap it up.
Yeah.
It's been a very serious informational podcast.
Sort of.
With a little bit of boozing, a little bit of winking, gaffing, goofing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. We will... Again, if you have any comments, questions, whatever, you can email us.
If you want to tell Adam he's a piece of shit, I agree. You can tell him anytime.
You can email us at whatareyouttalkingaboutpodcast@gmail.com. Find us on Twitter and Instagram at WAYTA cast.
Way to cast.
We will see you next time.
Hit up our DMs, ladies and gentlemen. I love it when girls slide in there. Or guys. I like it when guys slide in DMs too.
Do you?
Yeah.
Huh.
At least the podcast DMs, yeah. Anyway, see you later.